very tired. This time I'll be going to show you my trail. This is an Spartan trail, and this direction where I came from our town in Taganahan, and this direction is going to Surigao City, passing the mountain, rice fields, and to the coastal area of Surigao del Norte, going to the city. But today I will be going to cross my trail. This is an Spartan trail, which I always come for my personal training. But now I will just walk or run slowly so that you can see what kind of trail, what kind of playground I used to enjoy here in our town. Let's go. So from this area you will be crossing rugged terrain and stone garden. That's why I like to run here, because this will make my legs moving for the flexibility of my knee. This is a very good place to run. Here is the Rocky Mountain, and we will be going to cross on that area because that one is more tougher than this. Jump! Here it is. You need to jump. And here you can see people are living. You need to go uphill and again back to the road and going up to one mountain, come back and back again to the coastal area. Yun! Good. So I'm not here again the road. I will be going to cross this mountain, but the way is there. And this is where I came from, and so we'll continue to run. So now we go up this mountain. This mountain are it's filled with stone. This is the mountain which I took the stones which I put on my front yard. So I left some of the stones from here and bring down to the road, and you can see right there is the mountain which the tower is located. So we can come down here, but this road is too long. You need to run at least 4 kilometers from here, but running in 4 kilometers from this terrain or trail is not easy, because you need to cross some small rivers here. Now my plan is to come back where I started, and I will coming down again to the coastal area which I left my mountain bike. It is downhill, but the difficulties of this downhill is it has a lot of dried leaves. Dried leaves is slippery. That's why if you run this kind of terrain, you must be very careful. I always experience about this. Some tree roots are hidden inside the leaves and you will be tipped off. That's why running in this kind of terrain, downhill with dried leaves, you should have to lift your leg properly. Don't just slide your legs, otherwise you will meet accident in this kind of terrain course. Okay, I will run and back to the coastal area as I said. Careful. See, it gets slide by the tree trunk. Here we are. Need to jump. Always. You see some. For example, this one is, this rock is here in the trail, but if this will be covered by the leaves, then you cannot notice that there is a stone right here. That's why you need to lift your legs properly, rising with 1 foot from the ground while running on this terrain. And second is, as I said, there will be some roots here. These roots is covered by leaves like this. See, if this will be covered by the leaves, dried leaves, the roots is not visible with your eyes, and this will create accident after you put your shoes like this inside, and you cannot easily to control the gravity because it is downhill and your legs is inside the roots. So we will continue our journey. Yes, you see? Wow. Ah. You see? I put the suddenly I put the cell phone on the ground because there is a insect, lapinig, bite my face. It's dangerous. So I didn't see him. This insects, it bitten me on my face. So let's see. Accident, unexpected things will happen inside the forest. There are insects living on the road. So the first time I passed, I didn't notice it. That when I come back, I might disturb them the first time I pass, and they are flying. And when I return back for the downhill, still in the same road, they bite my face. And first is they bit in my 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 hands holding the camera, and I was surprised. I dropped the cell phone on the ground. It's dangerous. It's not easy. Wow. Spain. Yeah. I'm now out in the mountain, but I'm still suffering pain. Too much pain. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. Okay. Now it's good. Awesome. Too much pain. So I will be going there. This is a downhill terrain, but it is grass terrain. Very too much. I feel pain in my body because of the bite of the lapinig. Gitabangan ko og lapinig sa bukid. Let's go. We go down to the seaside. Here's my mountain bike, but I need to go there to complete my trail, because my purpose for today is to show you the trail which I always running during my training. Easy. So from here I need to cross the water, but I will just stop here. And this road is the same. You can see these trees, the same scenery, but from here is still 1 kilometers to the seashore. But I stop here now because I feel pain in my body because of the bite. I need to come back and observe my body. Maybe it will be swollen. I will take the medicine. I need to go. So this rock garden, if there will be a high tide, this area will be full of water from the sea, because this is coming from the sea. So the water from there will go inside directly to the mountain, and here the fishermen will come to do the livelihood, the fishing. From here, 500 meters from here was a fish pond before, and the fishermen are still getting crabs here and some shrimps in this kind of place. So I cannot come there because I see here there are still waters. For sure that inside has sea waters also. We will continue, and in this way, it's a rock garden, my favorite place for trail running and mountain biking. You see these stones? This is the kind of stones that I took from here and I bring to my house to make a landscape. So I left these stones from this area, walking through the rock garden, and left uphill straight to the road for me to take it by car. And here I show you, this one we can move from this area, but it's so heavy, that's why I need to use my full strength, 2 hands. But I think this one I can do to left by my single hand. Like this. So by this method it can be easy to pull out the stone and bring to your backyard or front yard for making a garden. This I decided to do this because this stone will be wasted, and if the water will come here, and after the water drift to the sea, back to the sea during the low tide, all of these stones will be floating and buried on the soil right there, because that is mud soil. That's why my legs is just like this. I will continue to move. So this is my favorite place for mountain biking and trail running. And these stones are what I collected from here. One day I will take this, and the heavy one I remove these stones because this is dangerous for mountain biking. If the tire will pass through these stones, easy to get accident. There, here it is. This one is my mountain bike. So I roll from the street downhill fast, and I drop down here, passing through these stones, and here, and directly towards this garden, rock garden. Today you can see it's very dirty because almost 2 months I did not come here. But inactivity I will do for mountain biking, I will clean first, check if there will be hazard for me to ride in this trail. I removed the dried leaves from the coconut trees, and let's see, I will clean just by removing this, and this coconut husk also, it's dangerous on the bike, so I will take it, put in the outside, still here, then take the stones, take the stones. That's why I collected some stones here, and here I clean properly. Okay, so after cleaning, my bike is ready to roll from that area. It is a road, and passing here downhill to this rock and direct to this rock garden. It's a good place for training. still feel the pain in my body. That's why I love trail running. Some people ask me why I keep on running. I said to them, you run and you can find the answer. I start running at the age of 50. Before I ran, I used to play the mountain bike, downhill and cross country. And after my accident in downhill, I changed to enduro cycling and pushing myself to join the XC competition, because XC competition is different from the enduro cycling. Usually XC will be played on the track, right? For example, the motocross track, and they will make an artificial rock garden and people is watching you. They can see from the start until the end of the race. That's why few cyclists will join the XC race. And enduro is about to test your skill in mountain biking, because you will be doing the time. Enduro cycling is your time from downhill will be recorded, and for climbing not. That's why it's like they combine the in enduro, they combine the downhill and cross country method of mountain biking, because in downhill you need to push or carry the bike on the top of the mountain, and you will be timed from the start of downhill until the finish line, but never to use the mountain bike climb up the mountain on the trail. The enduro is you are timed also from the start until the low elevation, and you need to push your bike cycling going uphill and downhill again. And for the what you call cross country cycling is usually is on the nature, and they put the man-made obstacles, and you race together. One start, you race together. Not like downhill is one by one, because it is a time trial race, and the same as enduro race. It is the difference between the three: mountain biking discipline: downhill, enduro, and cross country. And after that, I joined the running. That's why I keep on running. First, I started to run at 5 kilometers, fun run, to test myself if I can run, because since I didn't run, I do biking but never to run in a race. And once I was running on the trail, and I joined the first half marathon trail running, 21 km international trail running, and in my category I was the first one. That is my first podium about trail running, and I never thought I win. Just I run, keep on running and keep on running. I keep on running, chasing the runners. I don't care about the age, but I getting faster, because I never noticed that I already chase the young athletes. So that's how I start my running hobby. And now I found out that running is more important of all the discipline of sports, because running, you can run everywhere, you can run anytime, you can run alone, you can run in any terrain. But in the ball games, quite different, because in ball games you need to play with somebody. That's why I encourage the children and the old people like me to keep on walking from the start, and more speed until you run as much as you can. That is the reason why I keep on running on my town, to encourage the children, young people, and even the old to run. Go out at in your house, wear your shoes, and start walking, because the road, the trail is free. Like for example, we are living in this place. We don't have the gym, but we have the nature. So use the nature. Health is wealth. Oh, guys, thank you very much. I need to go because it's almost 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So thank you very much for following me. Following me. I cannot speak more because I'm tired. So thank you very much, guys, for following my video, showing the kind of trail and the place which I always run. Life is very simple. Love the nature and love yourself. Thank you very much, guys, and see you again on my next journey.